know why you play your games so late when you're here all day.
Because I film videos during the day, Allie. Come on. You know this.
What I know is the average adult needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night to stay healthy.
Well, the average adult also doesn't run one of the biggest video game channels on the internet.
What up, Scotties? It's your boy, Great Scott. We about to get all up in this video.
Oh, Scott, you know what?
You're a douchebag.
I was thinking...
Kiss my ass.
After I get home tonight...
Shut up. Get out of here.
We need to talk.
Damn, you're toast! I've been telling you to drop your ass to the curb for years.
There's nothing worse in the world than when someone says to you, we need to talk.
Oftentimes, when there's a problem, the best thing to do is just ignore it and hope it goes away.
What's up, my brother?
What's going on, Trey? Jeff in Vegas, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thanks for joining me on a Sunday. Hope I'm not interrupting your day off here.
No, to be honest with you, man, they had me talking to a couple of people before you, then they got me talking to somebody right after you at like 1:50. I'm like, all right, whatever I needed to do.
Let's do this. All right. Well, thanks for joining me to talk about We Need to Talk, the new gamer comedy, this coming of age comedy. Very funny. You know, it's different. I enjoyed it. That has to be the most dreaded phrase in a relationship, huh? We need to talk.
Yeah, it is, man, because, you know, with that phrase, that can go two different ways. It could be good or it could be bad. And we pray and we hope for the good. But or it could be we're overthinking what we need to talk about, you know, like sort of like how you seen Great Scott, you know, who's played by James Maslow in his hit film We Need to Talk. A little bit of what he was going through was he was just overthinking, and she just wanted to speak about the apartment upstairs. That was it. That's nothing, you know? And man, I really had a great time filming this movie, you know, playing Tango Unchained, this guy who lives at home with his mom. He's grown man, doing chores still and getting an allowance. It was
a typical gamer.
So funny, man. And Todd Wolf, me and Todd go back like 12 years. Todd has always been, I've always considered him family. And when he came to me with this script, not only is this script a rom-com or it has drama, but it has a lot of heart in it, you know? And with this Great Scott gamer who's a famous YouTuber, and he's doing a whole bunch of great things in that world, it still is a message about balance, saying, okay, you have this going on with being a YouTuber, but are you neglecting the ones who truly love you? Your friends, your family. It has to be some type of balance. And that's what, you know, my take on it was from the film. And also when you think about people today with our phones, with, you know, being attached to all these other things and looking for validation from people on social media, and how much are we really spending? How much time are we really spending like looking at a screen all day, playing a video game or looking at our phones? You know, it goes back to that one word, balance.
Well, Trey, I'm a YouTuber. I spend about 30 hours a week or more on my channel, and you become consumed to produce and post content, you know? So I can totally see where Great Scott is coming from in this movie.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's the, like I said, it's just having that type of passion and love for what you do, but still throughout the film, when you look at Allie, you know, his girlfriend they're getting ready to get married, he's like, yeah, I got to do this. I got to do this. So it boils down to somebody actually understanding you as well. Like if somebody can say, hey, I understand what you got going on and I'm with you 100%.
Now, Great Scott, he's a man-child obsessed with social media, which cost him his relationship, or it possibly could. Now, you as a working actor, how important is social media to you professionally and personally?
Well, professionally and personally, man, social media is very important because, you know, that's the day and age of what we're living in today. I mean, I have a business. So other than me being a working actor, my website, ChaneyWay.com, I sell all of my merchandise on there, and we need social media to say, hey, this is available. This is available for sale. Even the interview that I'm doing right now with you, this is it's helpful and it's beneficial to say, okay, check out what I spoke about on this interview. Now I'm going to direct you to the website to go get the merchandise I was speaking about, so it's definitely on a professional level. That's why I'm really on here. Personal level, you connect with so many people who you may not have connected with, that you might not even know, who love your work, who love you as a person, family members that I haven't seen in years, just being able to connect with them and catch up, so I love it.
I do
love
too. Yeah, it's amazing. It can be consuming at sometimes, and it's great to take a break. But yeah, it's all consuming. And I'm not a gamer at all, but I've had roommates who were, and this movie really pulls back the curtain on that world too. So
yeah, it invites everybody into the world of a gamer YouTuber, and it just invites everybody into that world. And I know that's why I fell in love with the story, because when Todd brought it to me, I said, wow, first of all, this is going to be a different character for me, but bringing everybody into that world of a YouTube gamer, video gamer, and showing, like I said, the similarities and differences and what they go through. Every video gamer that I know that has watched this, they love it. And
they identify with it. Yeah.
Watching it over and over. And that's what that was the message that we wanted to portray with this film. And it's funny you said you're not a video gamer. I wasn't a video gamer either when I got cast. I had to learn so much stuff from my 16-year-old son, who's a video gamer. Todd Wolf, who's the writer, director, producer, he gave me so many pointers. Now you can catch Tray Chaney playing a little bit of Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto.
I'm scared to go into that world because I have an addictive personality. I know I'm Generation X, so I know what video games to me in the 80s and the 90s did. I can't imagine. I watch them and I'm just like, I can't do it. They always invite me to play, but that's a vice that I don't want to cross, just leave it alone, Right. And finally today, Tray, I love We Own the City. This city, it's just fantastic. And I wonder if you had some thoughts on that series, because you were fantastic in it.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Well, David Simon, Nina Noble, George Pelicanos, Ed Burns, and our amazing director, Renato Marcus Green, they just don't miss. They did not miss with that. And that conversation and that heavy story that's taken from, Justin Fenton's book, We Own This City, about, the rise and the fall of the Baltimore Police Department's Gun Trace Task Force, needed to be a conversation that needed to be had. It comes from true events. And when you think about a police officer who's supposed to be protecting the community, who's supposed to be treating people with respect and solving crimes, these guys are doing a total opposite. And it makes you look at it like, wow, they really got away with it that long. My character, Gordon Hawk, I'm playing a police officer 20 years later. After The Wire 20 years ago, now I'm a police officer 20 years later. I'm like the assistant to David McDougal, my partner. And our job working with the Harford County Narcotics Task Force is to solve all the drug overdose cases, or at least, dig into them and want to know more about it so we can gather the information to take care of it. And man, just to play that character, saying that my character was one of the people that kind of like set the probe in motion for the Gun Trace Task Force, to be exposed, to start being exposed, was definitely a great role for me. And I had a lot of fun, man. So many people who are Wire fans, they think it's The Wire season 6, but it's not.
It's not. Did you shadow some real cops for that role?
Yeah, I gotta give it up to my brother, Dre Severino. And he was right on set with me the whole entire time. The whole 2.5, 3 months I was filming. I mean, even from how they wear their badge, where they wear the gun, how they, the equipment, the police equipment that I had on.
How they enter a room. I mean, there's so much detail, isn't there?
The movements, like it was just, even when they see me slide under the truck and put the tracker, that was choreographed, rehearsed, the way that they do it. And of course, my back was hurting for like a week after that. But hey,
who could not want to follow John Bernthal? I mean, he is just one of my favorites. I mean, he's just a natural born leader. That man's explosive when he's on screen, isn't he?
Oh my God, he's amazing. And I always tell John, I'm watching him. I'm like, I'm watching you, brother. You are amazing as an actor, as an artist. And I'm just studying the man because he's incredible. And off screen, he's just an amazing human being. Like, this guy doesn't, you think you've been knowing him for like years and years. Like, he's a family member, you know, he's just a nice guy. And I'm like, you know, it's an honor and a privilege for me to just even be around him, you know?
Well, man, congratulations. You're on fire right now. And just thanks for your time today, man. I really enjoyed it. Let's talk again soon.
Jeff, thank you, man. I can't wait till this comes out.